Number 22, Hightower, Carl Price. And number 10, Big Brad Myers.
Good evening and welcome to a cool, crisp Odsal Stadium for round 11 of Super League 10.
The Wigan Warriors.
Tonight we host the Wigan Warriors. Our suffering from a serious injury crisis and turn up tonight with a much changed team. The Bulls, on the other hand, are just getting over their injury crisis, and their long-term absentees are almost back to full match fitness. Wigan were beaten last week when the Rhinos showed their class in the last quarter of the game to post 38 points at the JJB Stadium, and that was a disappointing result for the Wigan, so they will be smart in and wanting to get back on track. The Bulls, on the other hand, are coming off a 50-point rampage over the Giants. They'll be looking to maintain last week's outstanding form. Here are the teams. Wigan have a full-back Melling. On the wings, Colburn and Dallas. The centres, Aspinwall and Bailiki. Halves, Brown and Moran. Front row, Seyu, Newton, Gise. Back three, Hanson, Wild and Tickle. Coming off the bench for Wigan will be Sculthorpe, Godwin, Beswick and MacDonald. The Bulls have at full-back Michael Withers. On the wings, Carl Pratt and By Nicola. In the centres, Stuart Braden and Leon Price. The halves, Estin Harris and Robbie Paul. The front row, Peacock, Deacon and Fielden. The back three, Parker, Radford and Langley. Interchange place for the Bulls will be Price, Fanganar, Lynch and Myers. And Deacon gets us away, and tonight's match official is Mr. Steve Ganson. And this is Berg's defence early on from the Bulls. Big chase, Radford, Peacock. Put a big chase on them, got right down into the faces of Wigan. They weren't expecting to meet Bradford so far down the field so early. 3 tackles gone, and they're only just outside their own 10. This is Tickle. Four tackles gone, they'll be kicking, I think, now. Well, no, they're waiting until the last one. They're going to be kicking from really deep. Ball goes to Brown. And Brown is wrapped up. And Wigan haven't the confidence to kick the ball from there. Unless the miscount, I can't believe there will be a miscount on the first set. That's a top defensive 6 for the Bulls early in the game. Leon Price. Fielden looking to offload. Ball trapped in. Hanson over the top to kill the ball. Parker with that angle run. Good feet, almost through. Short side. Harris slings one to Carl Pratt. Carl Pratt goes down under a sea of Wigan defenders. Here's chances now. It's Robbie Paws going high. Chances for Leslie to jump. And it's anybody's ball. This could be dangerous. And it comes off a Wigan man. That will be a Bradford feed. It is. Quite right, the linesman. This is a good repeat set for the Bulls. Brought the ball right upfield. Good kick. Gets them the repeat set. Now, Hanson. Oh, Harris! Oh, steps and goes inside. He's been outstanding form last couple of matches. Here's a chance. Reardon is over early on. Well, Michael Withers threw a speculator out then. I'm not sure Reardon was anticipating it. But he held his position, accepted the pass, and when he did, the Wigan defence were all running in the wrong direction. So the Bulls scored on their first, on the second set, with the first touch of the ball, the first possession of the game. Mark, a big thank you down there to Estienne Harris with that step. Really split that back line of Wigan from the scrum.
For the Bradford Bulls, number 17, the Rockets, Stuart Reardon.
So, Deacon, perfect conditions for rugby league tonight. Been no rain for the last couple of days. The field in perfect condition, maybe a touch hard. And Deacon pulls that one across. And that's just what the Warriors wouldn't have been wanting with this, not necessarily a young side, but inexperienced. These guys haven't played a lot together, haven't played many matches together, and wouldn't have been wanting to give an early score away. And Tickle, good kick, Tickle, deep to the corner. Harris catches, and that's a good chase from Wigan. Oh, top defence coming on today. Guise with the chase there. Now Michael Withers tries to bring the ball out of his red zone, and excellent defence again from Wigan. Fielden bounces away. Good work from Fielden in that red zone. Ducked inside, somebody trying to put a big show on, and kept going. This is Peacock. Peacock makes it out to the 20. 4 tackles gone. This is good defence from Wigan. Deep ball, but Bradford not waiting to go to 5, kicking early. That's good work. Quick plate ball. Wigan make it over the halfway line. Newton now turns Seo inside. And he's brought down. Ball out to Newton. Newton spreads that one to Tickle. Tickle eventually wrapped up. Guise looking to get Brown through. Can't do so. Last tackle just outside Bradford's 20. Brown chips one over. Michael Withers picks up, comes away. 6 minutes into the game, Bradford lead 4-0. Carl Pratt. Liney Cola. Good defence from Wigan. Nice and tight and quick engagement like that. Strong shoulders. This is top defence from Wigan. What wind there is with Wigan in the first half. It's not a strong wind, but it's steady, blowing straight down the field. And Wigan again have contained the Bulls in their own 30. Well, goes to Leon Price this time. Leon Price puts it straight downfield. So Mellin brings it out past the 40. Dallas brings it almost up to the 50. Moran now turns the ball into Tickle. Tickle throws one out the back door. And onto that ball early, Robbie Paul. Guise gets one away. Brown eventually brought down. Good work from Wigan. Newton away from acting half. Seo spreads that one. Last tackle. Newton goes short side, little chip through, and ball goes over the sideline. Little chip through from Aspinwall. trying to use that reverse slope. Cal Pratt almost ducks under Tickle's tackle. That's a penalty. Oh, that should have been a penalty. You can't have a second go at a fella. Once he's down and he's up on his feet, there just can't be any contact at all. Never mind throwing back down on the floor. Langley now. Offloads. Robbie Paul. Chances now for the Bulls. Addis. Feeds Withers. Withers steps inside. Wigan know how dangerous he can be. Addis again. To Robbie Paul. Robbie Paul, this one to Fielden. Fielden dragged down on the 20. Short side, Deacon. Leon Price chips one through for Leslie. And Colborne did well then. That was a dodgy ball. So Wigan back in their own red zone. Oh, Cal Pratt did exceptionally well then by Aliki. Anticipated the pass. Came flying up, took man and ball. Oh, good defence. Parker and Reardon shoveling Mellin back. Man coming up here. Somebody slow then. Nobody going to the ball. Well, Mr. Ganson had missed the tackle count. He needed a call from his linesman. Wasn't going to call. Last tackle. What's the plot then? Here goes Peacock. Bulls getting a roll on now. Harris having a tilt then. Now Robbie Paul. This time just a steady one to Fielden. Lovely ball back to Robbie Paul. Parker does well to hold on to that pass from Deacon. Oh, Leon Price. Lovely step. What a pass. Ball ends up with Robbie Paul. Robbie Paul looking to offload. Gets it back to Withers. Withers got the space. Withers got a man with him. Oh, he's run away from him. Now Deacon with him. Just needs to straighten and get. Deacon needs to pass. Has done so. Robbie Paul with a chip through. Dallas has to play it. Well, Michael Withers then just didn't realise Deacon was with him and ran into Deacon's line. Just needed to straighten up and turn the ball to his left. But that's easy for me to say from up here. Michael Withers has to follow the line that is given. Excellent play from Michael Withers though. Looked to be nothing on, and then all of a sudden he went flying through the line.
Come on, Withers, run it!
And this time decides to let Jamie Peacock have a charge at that Wigan defence. Been strong so far, Wigan's defence. And a penalty
Into corner.
against Tickle. Interference at the play of the ball. And Deacon discussing now. The Bulls decide to go to the sideline. It's a good position. Robbie Paul to Stuart Fielden. Almost through. And the ball ripped. Good work, I don't know who it was. But simply.
Come on, boys.
But dangerous players that from Wigan. Going for the ball when you're so close to the line. Stuart Fielder's not going to stop for half tackles. This is Dallas.
Come on, get under there.
Sculthorpe on. COCO goes to the bench. And interference to play the ball. Rules Mr. Ganson. So this will be Wigan's first penalty. And this will be the best position so far in the game. 13 minutes into the game. Bulls lead 4-0. And Wigan start from the quarter line. That's a tilt for the line. Ooh, almost. That was a strong charge for the line. From Violiki, I think. Stood deep now, Wigan. Moran. Back. Man coming on the inside. It's Gise, I think. Difficult to see with these numbers. Terrible numbers for Wigan. Terrible shirts. Not the shirts themselves that are terrible, but difficult formation to read the numbers. Good defence. Nice little ball there from Kevin Brown. Good work from Estin Harris. Short side, Kevin Brown going for the line. Tackle. The blade of grass short. Excellent line defence from the Bulls. Short side. And Carl Pratt almost paid the penalty there for waving his arms around. Well, I can't believe they're going to the... his foot's in touch anyway. The flags slam long before he gets the ball down. Both officials were right on the mark. What I was saying was Carl Pratt almost paid the penalty for waving his arms about at the referee. While he was doing that, Newton spotted him and just slung a quick ball out to Kevin Brown, who was on the outside. And Wigan nearly snuck in. Well, it can't be an handover. Can't be an handover. How can it be an handover?
What rules are they playing here?
It's gone into touch. He's put a foot in touch in first place. Is it the corner flag?
Different.
And Mr. Ganson having a word with Carl Pratt early on. Carl Pratt insists on getting referees' faces. Unnecessary. Makes it hard for his teammates. But it can't be a handover. It's touch and goal. It's got to be a 20-metre restart. But what do I know? Good work again from Stuart Fielden. And Skillthorpe went in high there. Harris just... sorry, that was Langley. Just tried to get Leon Price away on the short side. Robbie Paul to Peacock. Peacock, good effort, moves it up to the 40. Robbie Paul, another step and turn. Estin Harris. Makes it look so easy. Oh, Goulburn. Oh, that's... Well, Goulburn made a big zero out of that altogether. Played it with his foot in first place, then thought nobody had seen it. Hoped he would go over the dead ball line. And the ball bounced back in off his leg and over the dead ball line. Paid the penalty then for being nonchalant. Not a place to be nonchalant, Odsal Stadium. 16 minutes into the game, the Bulls still lead by 4 points. So the Bulls, after defending their own line, come right down the field, force a line drop out. And it's a good one from Tickle. You can see how hard the ground is. Michael Withers wasn't expecting that to bounce that high. Peacock playing tight to the ropes. Second game is started at prop. Robbie Paul. Parker did well then. Parker looking for the drop-off. Robbie Paul wanted him straight on line. That's way over the defence, and again, Estin Harris with the pass. Oh, Leon Price then. Blind man pass.
Doing silly stuff again.
3 Wigan players then, no Bradford players in that position. The pass from Estin Harris had cleared the Wigan defence. Leon Price with his step. Infield just gave those Wigan defenders chance to get on the outside. Newton. That's standing off. Newton won't do. This is Moran. Moran gets the ball to Vialiki. Vialiki going for the line. Gets a pass away. Magic pass. Excellent work from Vialiki to shield Brett Dallas. Kept the ball. Took 2 or 3 defenders with him. And just popped one up. And it was all over then. Excellent work. Terry Newton. And the Bulls paid the penalty. For standing and watching Terry Newton. Let Terry Newton pick up and run from acting half. First chance he's had to do it. So, we have a tied game for the piece. And all that's off the back of that blind pass from Leon Price. Just cutting back inside and throwing a blind pass onto the outside. Actually towards a cluster of Wigan players. Not a Bradford player anywhere near the ball. And before the Bulls can get the defence organised, Terry Newton had scooted away and created the position. Decent crowd tonight. So Tickle, his first shot at goal, as what Breezer is with him, and gets underneath that one. And we have a 4-point game. So, Deacon goes high to the corner. Caught by Danny Sculthorpe. Moran to Hansen. Slam down. 25 out. Wayne MacDonald. Big bloke, Wayne MacDonald. And then he's Danny Tickle. Wigan getting a roll on. Working together. Moving well. Last tackle. Moran. Chips this one to the corner. And that's a good kick. And the Bulls will scrimmage on their own 10 and 20. 20 minutes gone, 20 minutes remaining of the first half. And this game very much alive. That 20 minutes has gone very quickly. It's been non-stop. There's been very few stoppages. Even the one reference to the video referee didn't take long. Langley just working the ball away from the scrum. Now Reardon with that acceleration. Beat Wayne MacDonald. Robbie Paul inside to Big Joe. Jimmy Peacock goes to the bench. Fielding again.
Get him back, Johnson.
It's a short 10 from Mr. Ganson. Big Joe again, that's his second shot in this set. Last tackle. Deacon picks up runs. Ashton Harris puts it through. Kevin Brown playing at full back. And he's tackled just outside his own 10. Dallas working the ball away. Good work from Dallas. Difficult man to put down. He gets a good pass away. Wayne MacDonald hasn't had long on the field. It's MacDonald and Sculthorpe go to the bench. Tickle slings one out the back door. Kevin Brown gets it away. This is Aspinwall. Aspinwall can run. He has serious toe. No. Well, Leon Price giving a nothing penalty away again. Late in the tackle count too. Oh, it's a great ball. This is Moran. Almost runs over. And we have a man down. I think it's Paul Deacon. He's laying. No, he's moving now. Seyu looking to offload. Wigan looking lively. Terry Newton to Moran. Moran throws one over. Wasn't that bad a ball. It's worth a try. If Leslie does have a weakness, it's that he sometimes ball watches in that situation and just lets the man get outside him. I'm not sure whether it's Paul Deacon or Robbie Paul. It doesn't look too good. And it's Paul Deacon. Leslie draws the defenders. Well, you could see Wigan queuing up to get to Leslie early then. That could be a good ploy. Here he comes. Second one on the set. 4 men on him very quickly. And that really needs to be a penalty. And that penalty's 5 weeks too late. Mr. Ganson was very, very reluctant to give that penalty. And Wigan couldn't believe the time they were having. Well, Paul Deacon just not quite sure then what was on. He thought Vangenham might have just overrun the ball, did well to hold it. Big Joe making yards. Tackled 15 metres in front of the posts. Harris again stepping. The threat every time he gets the ball in front of that Wigan line. Short side, Robbie Paul. Ball goes open side. Deacon stepping, making it almost to the line. Gets a pass away. Harris decides to hold. Not a bad option. Bulls have got plenty of options on now. Ball goes to Leslie. Leslie forces his way over. Excellent stuff. Robbie Paul once again getting the ball. Route one to Leslie Vianicola. All he needs is the ball and to be stood in field. And Wigan no answer to the power. Not only Wigan, there's very few in the game have any answer to the power. Well, we have gone to the linesman, and it's a question of whether Leslie gets the ball down before he touches the flag. And the ball's down before he touches the flag, no question. It's either simultaneous or before, and both those situations are a try. I'm writing that down. And the try has been confirmed. Excellent play from Paul Deacon and Destin Harris and Robbie Paul.
The try for the Bradford Bulls by number 5, the Volcano, Leslie Vianicola.
Not a bit of a choker for Wigan. They've been playing well. They've had the Bulls under pressure. They've had the share of the penalties. So Deacon.
Come on, Harris, lad, kick it. Come on, Harris.
With the kick right on the touchline. So that was Estienne Harris taking over the goal kicking duties. Same result. Paul Deacon probably still feeling a bit groggy.
9 tries he's got now. 9 of 10, isn't it? 9 of 10 he's got.
8-4, the Wolves lead. 2 tries to the Bulls, 1 to the Warriors. So Tickle, again, big high kick, hanging right into the corner, great kick. Andy Lynch, first touch of the ball, and a swinging arm there. Harris for 4, great ball to Langley now. Good defence from Wigan, but look at the gap it's created by the Bulls. Moving the ball quickly, wants a quick play the ball. Bradford over the halfway line. That's a good play the ball from Bradford. Estienne Harris chips into that corner. Oh, it's a bad bounce for Brett Dallas. Brett Dallas, I should say. Anything but a brat is Dallas. Good chase again from the Bulls. Been top defence from both sides. Here's Aspinwall putting top effort in. Almost shifted Paul Deacon, and he's hurt himself as Aspinwall. Oh, that's a dodgy ball. Got away with it of the Warriors. Well, just outside the quarter line. This will be the 5th tackle. Well, that's the last tackle. Bulls have contained him in the 40. Ball goes back to Moran. Moran goes for a 40-20. But Michael Withers in good position to stop the 40-20. Reardon will run here. No. Feeds, I think it was Jamie Langley. And Brett Dallas comes up crook from that tackle, limping badly. Robbie Paul to Leon Price. Again, solid defence from Wigan. They've filled the field, they've chased, they've slid, they've scrambled when they've had to. Here goes Big Joe off a pass from Paul Deacon. Well, that's a better 10 from Mr. Ganson. Harris goes high. Leslie's onside, Leon Price is onside. Touch of obstruction there on Leon Price. Not seen by Mr. Ganson. Ten minutes to half time. Seo runs straight at Paul Deacon. Paul Deacon doesn't shift. Oh, big shoulder on Tickle. Seo. Wigan doing well, getting the ball. This is Godwin. Godwin has a man inside him. Aspinwall. Oh, good chase from Carl Pratt. Excellent cover from Carl Pratt. Look at this. Look at that defence from the Bulls. They've had a break against them, a 50-metre break, and before the ball's played, they're all back and lined up. Excellent effort from the Bulls. Look a bit heavy leg now, but I'm not surprised. They'll have a steady 6 here, will the Bulls? Just while they get some oxygen back in their cardiovascular system. Deacon. Well, Deacon didn't fancy running. Nobody else did either. Everybody just having a breather. Here goes Lynch. Harris.
Come on.
Kevin Brown. Steady chase then from the Bulls.
Come on, Bradford, keep
Just
it up.
holding the line from Brown, not being caught offside. And again, Wigan almost through the ruck. A good support play. Brad Myers just manages to intercept the ball. Harris to Myers. Myers did well. Just shipped one out to Deacon. Robbie Paul. Leon Price does well. Get away from his man. Eventually finds Brad Myers. Harris steps. Oh, what a pass! What a pass to Lynch! Michael Withers! Oh, think about Heston Harris. Heston Harris goes to the defence, shows the ball, stands the defence completely. Offloads to Michael Withers. Michael Withers. And Andy Lynch with him. Oh, that's a good wrencher for Wigan. With just 5 minutes of the game left. And that came off that good interception from Brad Myers.
And that marked a century of touchdowns as he...
Michael Withers scored the try. Excellent support. Yeah, Andy Lynch just set it up for Michael Withers. Good work from Lynch. Easy to get drawn to the defence in those situations, but didn't do so. Kept alive.
Converted for the Bulls by another 7, the baby-faced assassin, Paul Deacon.
So Bulls have a 10-point lead now, 14-4. Quick 10 points that. In that red time zone. 10 minutes before half-time. Another good kick from Danny Tickle. Harris fields. Hands on to Vanganan. Carl Pratt has a big charge at the line. Just 5 minutes remaining. Harris again floats the ball out to Myers. And Robbie Paul gives it straight to Big Leslie. And Goulburn and Aspinwall do well. Bradford.
Back.
Andy Lynch. Last tackle, Bulls just over the halfway line. The ball goes to Price. Price, this puts us on the ground. Goes straight to Dallas. Price does well, cuts Dallas's crossfield run off and brings him down. Kevin Brown. Good defence from the Bulls, solid, clamped the ball, turned the man on his back. Brad Myers and Lynch working together. It's a good pass. Good close quarter work from Wigan. They're prepared to take the ball to the line and just release it. Newton floats one over. Aspinwall. It's tackled by Leon Price. Newton, last tackle, goes high. This one's for Carl Pratt. Carl Pratt did well then. Almost got too far underneath it, but did well to recover. Nice little play from Harris. That's clever little stuff. People aren't expecting that. Switch back onto the short side from the kick. And you can catch them out sometimes. Harris. Just steadies. Andy Lynch offers himself. Peacock charges to the line, gets a great pass away to Deacon. Deacon gets great ball. Leslie has Leon Price outside him. Well, Leon Price changed his angle of run just at the wrong time. He's going to come inside. One of those situations, yeah. They just started coming inside at Leon Price. Great ball though. To release Vinicola. So London, Wigan looking dangerous when they get the ball, but starting to ship water when they're defending. This is Violiki. Good tackle underneath from Stuart Reardon. Kevin Brown comes away. Good tackle, Jamie Peacock. 3 minutes to half-time. Well, they've got away with a few of those tonight, Wigan. Good chasing, though, from Leon Price and Paul Deacon. Moran spreads this one. Well, that was a good pass, and it's a good pass back. Last tackle. Good defence from the Bulls.
Come on, lads. Don't let Mike kick it.
Moran has a chip and chase. Carl Pratt does well. Read it well. Well, obstruction rules. Well, he has a point, does Mr. Ganson. Silly. And Greaser runs the ball in. That was silly from the Bulls. No real threat from Moran. Here's Moran now. Steps inside. Bulls have to defend here. Well, the play patter ball again at Wigan. Little one from the back door again. From Violiki. Gets Brett Dallas in again. And the Bulls pay heavily for that indiscretion. Excellent work from Violiki again. Great awareness of where his winger is. What he does, he uses his strength to hold the sliding defence up, takes the tackle, just stops the defence, and just slings that ball out. Excellent play, and Brett Dallas doing everything correctly too. But I'm not sure. On the replay, I have a funny feeling that Moran played for that penalty rather than there's a question about whether Moran ran into the men or the men ran into Moran. Nevertheless, excellent play from Wigan. So here's Melling to put Wigan up to 10 points. Well, good effort from Danny Tickle. And there goes the hooter. And that's a lifesaver for Wigan. 6-point game, the Bulls 14, Wigan 8. Join us for what should be another exhilarating 40 minutes of Super League 10.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now to the season ticket draw, where the winner will receive 2 tickets to this year's Bradford in October. The winner That's what they did. Contact the team office on Monday to play the
On that one there, the yellow there,
Welcome back for the second half. The Bulls just taking the field. 14 points to 8. The Bulls lead 6 points in front and everything to play for. Wigan will be desperate not to drop another 2 points after losing at home to Leeds last week. And the Bulls just as desperate to get back on song, get climbing back up that ladder. Started this match in 4th place. Don't think they'll climb any higher if they win tonight, but they'll consolidate the position. Here comes Mr. Ganson. Oh, it's Wigan to restart. Danny Tickle. Tickle gets us away, and it's another good kick into the wind this time, so it doesn't go as far. Oh, and they come up with the ball, Wigan. Lots of white shirts standing about, not moving, just ball watching. Nobody moving to the ball. And Wigan collect that ball on the Bulls' 15-yard line. That's unacceptable, really. And they find themselves pushed back onto their own line. CUC off, Newton's drop off. Guise offloads. Newton, short side. And again, Wigan put the ball to ground. And once again, the recover. Certainly quickest to readjust Wigan in those situations. Godwin just trying to sneak his way through. No, it wasn't Godwin. It was Geese. Little chip from Moran. Michael Withers. Read the play. And here comes Leon Price. Good run from Price. Good yards from Price. Just buys some time up. Picks up 10 metres and perhaps 10 or 15 seconds. Lets his teammates have a breather and regroup. Lynch offloads to Jamie Peacock. Peacock gets away from one, gets away from two. Cops a nice shot from CU. This is Lynch. He moves it up to the halfway line, just shy of it, last tackle. Bulls now, with a little bit of wind behind him. Deacon goes to the corner. Oh, you have to play it. Oh, it's a knock on. The Bulls come up with the ball. First knock on, no advantage. This will be a Bulls free. And Kevin Brown then thought that ball was going into touch, as I did. But under real pressure from Stuart Reardon. Had to play it quickly. And came up with the turnover. Withers, little ball to Robbie Paul. Well, looked like it, fooled me. Trouble is it didn't fool the Wigan defence. Myers goes for the line, good tackle underneath. Deacon shows and goes, offloads. Needs somebody, it's Lynch trying to force his way over. Spread, Leon Price to Harris, to Vangenaar. No defence on that right-hand side for the Bulls. Oh, it's coming left. There's very little defence this side either. Chances here now for the Bulls. Leon Price into Vinicola. Vinicola keeps going, forcing his way over the line. Oh, Wigan. He's done that before as Leslie moved the ball 10 metres with 3 or 4 men holding on to him. Chances now. Beautiful ball from Harris. Stuart Reardon offloads. Carl Pratt in field. Comes back to Harris. Harris with that gliding run gets away from the defence, puts a kick in, and the Bulls have contained Wigan. Deep in their own half again. Under real pressure here, Wigan. CU meets some big defence. Bradford in quickly. Dallas. And put your mortgage on Dallas running from there. Makes good yards too. It's good work from Acting half. Is that Godwin? Looks like it. Difficult to see on this side of the field. Moran now. And that's a good set from Wigan. From deep in their own half. Oh, you can see how awkward the ball's bouncing. That ball almost came back on itself. Chances now. Chances now. Leslie. Well, Leon Price was free as he couldn't get the ball to him. And Wigan having lots of lay on time, not being picked up here. Chances again. Bradford, good run. Deacon into Big Joe. Joe gets one over Leon Price, reads that well. Good work from Leon Price. Myers now. Myers to Robbie Paul. Robbie Paul needs a runner. Gives it to Leon. Wigan defending desperately, scrambling well. Robbie Paul picks up one-handed, flies one out. Harris, chances. Oh, good tackle. Well recovered. Michael Withers took ball and all tackle then. He's gone down crook. Looks as though it's his knee again. Kick to the corner. Leslie will pat this one back. Anybody's ball. Good work.
Get stuck in, ball!
From Wigan then, and Michael Withers looks as though he's going off the field. Godwin just tries to get Guise going through.
Come on, get up, Price.
Hansen. 5 metres shy of the half. Last tackle. Moran again puts this downfield. Stuart Reardon brings the ball out. Here's Carl Price. Just come on for Michael Withers. Makes good yards.
Get him onside!
Bradford picks up. Robbie Paul picks up and goes at the defence again. The Bulls getting a roll on. Turning this defence all the time. Deacon feeds Radford. Radford tackled just outside the quarter line. Last tackle. Ball goes out. Harris chips, chases. Dallas does well. Won't go down. And tackle rules. Mr. Lynch, well, that's either the penalty or the scrum down. That was very untidy. Godwin working his way from the ruck again. He's been threatening when he's acting half back. Godwin. See you. Throws a dummy.
Get his legs, lads.
This game again being played at terrific pace. Moran inside to Tickle. Strong run. Stopped by Lynch. Godwin short side. Just towed through. And Leon Price just watches the ball go into touch. So Leon Price has gone to full back. Carl Price has gone into centre.
Number 8, Jerry Simmons.
Robbie Paul beats Carl Price. Handful, Carl Price. Not easy to put down. There goes Radford. No, it's Jamie Peacock. Well, already 10 minutes gone in this first half. In this second half, I should say. It's been non-stop. Deacon does well from acting half. Picks up a good 15 metres. Lynch keeps going. Last tackle. Ball goes to Price. Leon Price, that is. And it's high. And Brown's under real pressure here. And that will be good kick from Leon Price. Put the ball high into the air. And Kevin Brown couldn't handle it, but the ball was swirling. It's surprising when the ball goes up in this stadium. It catches the wind. It's not a bad tactic, that, from Leon Price. So we have Harris stood wide from the scrum, Leon Price outside him. Here they are. Ball goes to Harris. Harris stepping. Just seemed to get isolated then. Brad Myers does well. MacDonald came flying in, but only grasping at shirt collars. Robbie Paul, dummies. This will, oh, pleasure to pick that up. I'd have picked him up for favourite. Knock on rules, Mr. Ganson. Oh, nice bit of improvised play from Robbie Paul. Dummying this way, dummying that. We had Wigan defence folding in on itself, but the pass just wasn't quite good enough for Leslie. Hansen. Sculthorpe. Good tackle from Stuart Reardon. And look at this defence from the ball. Vialiki, the shoveling backwards. MacDonald gets offload going. Godwin slammed down. This is Moran. Teddy Newton now. Teddy Newton's playing a little bit wider. Oh, this is Stephen Wild. Stephen Wild, as Liam Price gets the ball inside to Carl Price. Good work from Liam Price. Excellent play from Stephen Wild. He engineered that from absolutely nothing. Well, swinging arm again from Danny Sculthorpe. Everybody in the stadium saw it except Mr. Ganson. Harris just showing and going. Good defence from Wigan. MacDonald, Sculthorpe, and that's offside. Terry Newton's offside a mile length. And the further penalty of Wigan. This is Robbie Paul, this is Myers. He has Leslie outside him, here's Leslie. Comes inside. Looking for a man. Oh, he throws it, and it's Stephen Wild again with a chance to run. Well, that's an important tackle from Myers. That was an important tackle from Myers, because there was nothing in front of Stephen Wild. And Wild's got some pace, can go the distance. Well, this game non-stop, full of events. Nothing certain about this game. Langley feeds Leon Price. Leon Price does well. Both Price brothers reluctant to go to ground. Stuart Reardon. Well, Kevin Brown just stood in an offside position then. Nice little play. Myers! Myers! Oh, he deserves that. Brad Myers! He's hit the line several times. He's trying to get through. Nice little double drop off from Robbie Paul at his very best. Dummy drop off to one man. Myers came, hit the line and exploded through two tacklers and made it over the goal line. Superb rugby league try, and tries that forwards like to score.
Tries more for the Bradford Bulls by number 10, Big Red Brad Myers.
It's 4 tries and 1 goal only for the Bulls. And here's Deacon looking to kick his second and the Bulls' second. That looks good. That looks good. Bulls go to 20.
Bradford Bulls by number 7, Paul Deacon.
Chickle again goes high to the corner. Harris catches. Hands on to Jamie Peacock, almost gets away. No short field in that time. And here comes Langley. This is Peacock. Good work from Jamie Peacock. Stuart Fielding, second run in this set, makes it out to the Wigan 40. Harris puts this into the corner, and that's just a yard too long. Here's Danny Sculthorpe. Offloads. And again, Wigan offloading in the tight. It ends up with Moran running at a static defence. Great ball out to Violiki. This is a good breakout from Wigan. Kevin Brown. Oh, good defence. Well done, Carl Pratt. And once again, the Bulls. Every single one of them. Well, Carl Pratt pinned for interference. Wigan tap it. Danny Sculthorpe. Ball back to Moran. Here's Godwin, spreads this to Moran. Moran to Hansen.
Come on, Paul,
Sculthorpe to MacDonald. MacDonald drops the ball under pressure from Parker. This is Bulls lead by 12, 20 points to 8. Here's Rob Parker, good run from Parker. 22 minutes of the game remaining. Harris goes for the line. And it's once again, it's MacDonald with a nice shot. Robbie Paul into Fielding. Fielding collared by MacDonald and Godwin. Reardon. Now Peacock. Again a nice shot. Well, Mr. Ganson has let a lot of high shots go and a lot of cheap shots go. Why is he penalising them now? That's not any worse than that's gone before. Well, I've heard John Keir side of me saying that was careless, no malicious. Well, that's an absolute nonsense. Wasn't careless. He knows where his arms are going, does Danny Sculthorpe. He's a great athlete. He knows exactly where his arms are going. He knows exactly where Jamie Peacock's head is. Nothing careless about it whatsoever. It's a matter of choice. And Deacon makes Wigan pay for that, as John Keir calls it, careless challenge, what I call totally cynical option. Jamie Peacock never changes direction whatsoever. Danny Peacock had every option to tackle him correctly, decided not to do so. Floated one out to Fielding, and Feeling did well to catch that under real pressure. And he's just having a word with Austin Harris, saying no more of them, mate. Not when I've 13 red and white shirts charging at me. So the Bulls, 16-point lead. 14-point lead. And Robbie Paul brings the ball away. And once again, Wigan spending a lot of time in the tackle. And that's definitely offside. He hadn't retired. Geese said Deacon knew it. Didn't get the penalty though. And again, Ashton Harris chips this one to Goldburn. Goldburn inside to Kevin Brown. Dallas brings the ball away in his inimitable style. All action man, Brett Dallas. Geese looks to offload. Tackled. 5 shy of his own 40. To Moran now. Oh, almost an interception from Carl Pratt. And what will Mr. Ganson give? He gives a knock on against Bradford. Well, at the stage now, 18 minutes of the game remaining. Wigan will start playing catch-up football, which will either bring them back into the game or produce mistakes that the Bulls can feed off. That's what's superb about rugby league. Modern day rugby league, it's never over. 14 points is not a winning score, and Aspinwall shows just what can happen. Getting a move on here now, Wigan. That's offside. Mr. Ganson can't let that go. That's offside. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. You can't let that go. And the Bulls come up with the ball. Harris gets up off the ground first. Here goes Robbie Paul. Now Carl Pratt. Pratt does well to ride a tackle. Hands it off to Joe, to Leslie. And once again, Wigan swinging arms. And again, Wigan come in with swinging arms, and it's Greasy. Well, Mr. Ganson has a huge responsibility for this. He's let it go on. He's ignored several swinging arms in the first half. Shown no ambition, Mr. Ganson, to control this game in so much as keeping on top of the rucks. And that was a bad tackle from Geese. And again, nothing careless about it whatsoever. Geese knew exactly where his arms were. And Mr. Ganson showing his authority here, lecturing Leon Price. Guise knew exactly where his arms were. He knew exactly where Leon Price's head was, and chose to swing his arm at his head. In the meantime, the clock's been ticking, down to 15 minutes of the game left. Robbie Paul spreads this to Harris. Harris to Parker. Parker just mistimed that run. He needed to be, he needed to hold it a couple of paces. Here's Radford. Robbie Paul into Fielding. Oh! Prop forwards love scoring those tries. Lovely drop off again from Robbie Paul. Nobody for Wigan stood up then. Nobody for Wigan stood up and got in front of Stuart Fielding. And that's the game. And that's 2 valuable points for the Bulls.
The try for the Bradford Bulls by number 29, the fearless Stuart Fielding.
So last 2 tries have been scored by big forwards running at that defensive line, and Wigan haven't been up to it. Chosen to take a more cynical route, and here we see them walking about in front of the goalposts as the kick's being taken. So 5 tries and 4 goals. Bring the Bulls to 28, have a 20-point lead now. 13 minutes of the game remaining. Harris this time decides to hold, takes the ball to the line himself. Well, you can't lack Wigan's commitment tonight. You certainly can't lack their effort, and they've had some quality football that they've played, especially the close quarter stuff. But you have to say, quite a lot of it's been cynical. And I'm afraid that gets you nothing in Super League these days. You have to get your head on. Here's Robbie Paul, going away from the ruck. Great run, it's carrying on. Eventually offloads to Jamie Peacock to Radford. Radford eventually brought down. Robbie Paul wants it. Deacon will give him it. This ball will go to Harris. Here it goes. Harris has got it. Parker comes on. Oh, great ball outside. Is it? Oh, whoever it is has got over. Whether he's got it down is another question. Oh, tackled. 5th tackle rules. Mr. Ganson. Here comes Kevin Brown. Good run from Kevin Brown. Nice step, nice angle. Almost got through. Dallas away. Dallas away. Oh, it's remarkable. Good run from Dallas. Oh, was he tackled? Well, he is now. It was Stuart Reardon that brought him down first time. Thought he'd tackled him, but Dallas got up and carried on. Oh, Moran tries a cut through, offloads, ends up with Carl Price. Well, you can't fault Wigan's commitment. Oh, there's 5 offside there. Oh, Mr. Ganson. Plays some exciting football, Wigan. Here's Myers. Myers coming the long route round. Feeds Leslie. Leslie's inside. He has Brown to beat. Good tackle from Brown. Here comes Bradford. Bradford gets up, offloads again to Leslie. Leslie looking for another runner. Leslie eventually tackled. Excellent defence from Wigan. Total commitment, even though the game's over. Harris steps, feeds Peacock. Short side. Oh, he's over. Oh, he's short again. I thought he was over. Kevin Brown, excellent work. Nice kick from Deacon. Excellent work from Kevin Brown.
Should have gone wide over that.
Brad Myers. Running on empty now, Wigan. Running on empty. Here's Wigan coming away, and we've got a man outside. It's Aspinwall. Aspinwall's got 2. Man inside Newton. Newton gets the ball back. Aspinwall goes down on it. Throws one inside. Oh, give Wigan a cheer. Give him a rap. This is good stuff. It's all right. It's still alive. The Bulls have to defend. They're all across the field. no defensive line. Eventually the ball gets away again. Oh, excellent stuff, Wigan. Hansen offloads to CU. Eventually tackled by Fielding and Carl Price. Short side, Newton chips one over. Harris catches and just just offloads it to Stuart Reardon. Carl Pratt just picks it up, steadies it down. Peacock setting the captain's lead. He'll offload here, does so. Robbie Paul to Myers. Nice step from Robbie Paul. He's beginning to get into full form again. Here's Fielding. Offloads to Radford. Radford takes it to the defence. Radford to the defence. Oh, that would have been interesting. It's play on. Leslie's outside. Myers. Leslie has the ball. Good work from Aspinwall. That's line. Just put a foot in. Aspinwall and Goulburn. They'll put some top defence in. But Wigan really are running on empty, and you have to admire the commitment to the game. When they get the ball, they pick up and play some exhilarating stuff. Melling spreads the ball. This is Brown being shoveled back. By Leakin. Can't get the ball away this time. Dallas. Dallas again through that line. Everybody knows what he's going to do, but it's still very effective. Newton. J. Tickle.
That's the last one. That was the last one.
Terry Newton again. Leads with his elbow at Brad Dallas, at Brad Myers. Well, Mr. Ganson, I think he's ruled offside. I don't know for what, but anyway, Carl Pratt pats the ball back in field, collects it, and brings it out to the 10. Reardon now, just steadying the game down. 6 minutes of the game remaining. This is a good win for the Bulls. Angana. Fielding. Oh, good ball. Langley turns Carl Pratt inside. Carl Pratt feeds Stuart Reardon. Stuart Reardon's gone. Oh, ankle tap, but keeps going. Oh, he gets up. Oh, he's superb. Is Reardon. Man outside him. Gives him it. It's Carl Pratt. That's oh, it's Brad Myers. Gets his second. Excellent work. Bulls go to 32. Top try that from deep inside their own red zone. And Deacon to go for his fifth. Does so. Six tries and 4 goals. And Wigan, for the second week running, having a big score posted against him. After competing for an hour, the Bulls have shown great composure tonight. Haven't got drawn into anything. Kept playing the football. Kept defending. Deacon just tries a little sneak. Newton keeps on top of him. Estinaris feeds one back to Stuart Field, and Stuart Field not expecting that one. Stuart Fielding buying Estinaris as dummies. Last tackle. Harris. That's reverse kick. Robbie Paul. Oh, that would have been interesting. As it is, it'll be a line dropout. Nice little reverse kick from Estinaris and Robbie Paul. All set for it. Just couldn't quite drag it in. And Wigan, 3-minute score. After drop out once more from their own goal line. Tickle. Scruffy kick, but he gets it 50 metres on the full. Chance for Big Joe to wind up. Wind up he does. Wind up he does and overruns somebody. Oh, Myers again is out. Got ball inside. Carl Price going for the line, throws it inside. That's a forward pass. Well, for me that's advantage. I think Wigan would have preferred Aspinwall running into broken defence rather than scrummaging down. And it's Stephen Wild who's just getting back into the defensive line after being trampled by Big Joe. Reardon brings his man down, and again Wigan with the tough yards to do via Licky. Tackled there by Bradford. Late ball back to Moran. Moran over to Stephen Wild. Stephen Wild won't fancy that distance. Not after he just got up from being rolled down. Ball ends up with Tickle. Tickle, nowhere to go. Bulls not being drawn out of the defensive line. Last tackle.
Come on, Bulls, let's have one in last minute.
Godwin toes one over. Well, Stuart Reardon shot by the sniper, and we've got Sculthorpe and Fielding in back play, threatening each other. Well, that's offside. Newton was a mile offside then. Here's Myers. Big shoulder from Danny Sculthorpe. Felt that, Brad Myers. Went right into his ribs, was exposed. Wasn't expecting it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your votes.
This is Sculthorpe. Robbie Paul, today's man of the match up, certainly has a go. Here's Harris. Harris from acting half. Harris looking to fly one over, offloads. Big Joe. Big Joe still going. Well, Heston Harris picked up from acting half, then looked as though Wigan were already on the bus, and just nobody spotted him. Little chip over Robbie Paul. Harris with the chip. Robbie Paul just being awarded the man of the match and seals it with another try.
Come on, make it 4.
Deacon strikes that, 2 more points.
So,
So there goes the final score. The hoot is gone, and the Bulls have notched a notable victory over old-time rivals Wigan Warriors with a score of 40 points to 8. And we'll be disappointed, Wigan, with that. It's the second week in a trot, second week on the trot that they've had a high score posted against them. But the Bulls will be more than happy with their work tonight. It's been a complete performance. The backs and the forwards have all worked together well. There's been some continuity. They've got a roll on, some top defence. We'll be looking forward next week to going to the KC Stadium and taking Hull on in the Challenge Cup. So from myself, Inbegan Micro and Video, join us at KC Stadium next week when the Bulls will be looking to further their Challenge Cup journey.